All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Scales Homestead again. We are we're gonna be working in what's left of the garden area. As you remember, we put in this this black matting, but as you can see, everything's gone out of here already. We've already gotten everything we're gonna get. Xander's, we left a bunch of purple hull peas on the plants and let it die out, let it completely dry out on the plant, because that will be our seeds for purple hull peas again next year. That's what we're trying to get into doing. Same thing also, we had planted some corn that was Danny corn from Danny and Wanda King over at Deep South Homestead, and I left this one on the plant in hopes that we can have some seeds that'll be from him. But we have since decided that we are not doing this. We wasn't real impressed with this using this black matting. As you can see, it's still a bunch of weeds and stuff grew up in it real bad. Anywhere there was a little hole or a small crack, and then of course a lot of this is the holes that we actually did. I'll show you right here in this wad. Well, I guess I can't pull it out of there. That's from the Lord of the rabbit poop. Wild rabbits been up in here like crazy. Anyway, let me come down here to an area that's a little bit easier to access. See, like right here, this is holes that we had burned in there, and that's where a lot of this grass grew up from. But as you can see, like right here, there was no hole. It was just overlapped, and you can see it's overlapped pretty good, but it still grew up stuff through there. So we have decided that since our raised bed, like right over there, did pretty good with the potatoes, what we're gonna do is we're finna pull all this black matting up, and I'm gonna bush hog all this down, knock all the grass down and everything, and then hook up to the disc and disc all this back up, and then back drag it and get it all back good and smooth instead of having rows, which where the black matting is pretty smooth already, but I just need to get all the black matting up. But over here on this side, we gotta take this fence down and all that, and knock these rows down. And also, right up in here somewhere is a stump. I know you can't see it. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Stump. So, as you can see, you got a wad of peas that'll be some seeds for next year. You missed a bunch right here, Zanny. All right here.
Oh, wow.
You need to fill up there's peas in there. You see them big sections? Wow. Maybe some bugs got to them, I don't know. But anyway, we got to get that fence down, and once we get the fence down and get all the black matting up, then we'll get the tractor and get in here and start cleaning all this up. And I'm not real sure. I may have to pull that black plastic up with the tractor with as much crap as there is grown up through the middle of them holes. May just have to kindly tie onto it with a strap and pull it up. I'm hoping not, but we might have to. Look, here's a remnants of a tomato. Then I got another little tomato. That's just awesome old stuff that we ain't really messed with. But anyway, that's what we about to do. We're about to get over here. Hey Xander, we're gonna need them fencing pliers. Hey, shut that gate to that pen, please. Sorry? Shut that gate to that pen. So, this was our little watermelon patch, cantaloupe patch. You can see there's a dead one there and a dead one there. We just about at the end of the growing of those. We've gotten several watermelons. We got another one right there already. We still got a few growing. We're gonna once them are done, we're gonna pull all this up too, get all these tarps up and get all these tires moved and all this dirt moved and all that good mess. So I don't know, it's ooh, got a little branch right there. So first thing we're gonna start with is getting this fence down. Once we get the fence down, this fence down and out of the way, then I'm gonna go ahead and start bush hogging this, and I'm gonna attempt to get down there and dig that stump up. It's rained a little bit a few afternoons, except yesterday I think, but for about 4 days we had some rain, so it might be kind of soggy in there. I'm not real sure. I think one of the problems we had with this black matting was it's a gradual downhill slope, and the water rushed through here so fast it kept messing the roots up for all the plants we had in here, and I think that's why we didn't do so good. You can see right here I had already started kind of cleaning up. I pushed a bunch of stuff way back there, but I'm gonna bush hog all this down and try to get some of these roots, and worked on digging that stump up but couldn't get it up. It's too big, and but we tried. You know, that's all we can do is try. We still got a few little cucumbers growing over here. As you can see, the grass is really tall. It's been super hot here. You know, we went through a pretty good spell there. I talked about it a bunch. We couldn't really get a whole lot done because of the rain. It just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. Well, when it decided to stop raining, son, it stopped raining. And I mean, it was it was hot, it was dry. I mean, we got a sprinkler system that covers this area. The grass grew really good, but we didn't do too great on plants. We did good on purple hull peas, somewhat decent on tomatoes, which all them plants are gone already, most of them. And then we had some okra back there that we got some okra and corn and cucumbers and things like that, but the rest of it didn't fare so well. But we ain't griping. It just is what it is sometimes. So I'm gonna get the tractor and come down here and get ready. And then did you get them fencing pliers? I think they're in the back of the Ranger. I'm finna get the tractor and bring it down here. So anyway, we also got this little dude right here. Look, see him right in there? Hey. He's happy. She's been in that water. That is a green iguana. My wife got me that for my birthday because I really like iguanas. So that's we keep it pretty cold in the house, so I brought the tank outside today, just let it chill out and enjoy some nice warm sunshine, soak up some UV rays. They really need that for their skin and whatnot. But this ain't gonna be an iguana video. Let's get that tractor over there. By them tires came from a failed attempt to clean up down by the creek. So, all right. Which it's gonna make cleaning the tires off easier, but I left it all the mud in the dang front yard, but it's gonna be all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set y'all up on a time lapse here watching us take this fencing down. So y'all enjoy. Okay, as y'all seen, Xander's going down and grab the last cattle panel. All we got left to do is pull these suckers out of the ground. Well, when I put them in the ground, we didn't really plan on doing this whole tire tarp thing over here. So I put it in with the nubs facing this way. And we generally just hook the bucket of the tractor in underneath these nubs and pop these T-posts out of the ground. Well, I can't really get to a couple of them. I'm gonna try to get to them, but it ain't no guarantee. But then of course down there, I built the raised bed in the same manner. So yeah, probably end up being pulled out with a strap in the bucket. We'll see, I don't know. Xander, you might as well go ahead and go get that strap, because I can tell you now, hey, there's another one laying right over here somewhere I cut off. And then when you come back, you can kind of move. Well, don't worry about moving all that stuff, because I'm finna come in through here with that bucket. I'm gonna go down right through here with that bucket and start knocking these 2 rows down, and try to whittle on that stump a little bit while you get everything set up.
We're gonna have to eat this one first. I kind of knocked it with the cattle panel.
Dang, son. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess I need to try to knock that grass down a little bit. So I don't have my suction cup thing for the GoPro, so I can't just mount it on the tractor. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed while I drive and try to bush hog with a GoPro in one hand. Wish me luck. Oops. I'm doing. I am trying to knock that grass down the best I can without getting that bush hog too close to the bottom. That way I don't catch that black plastic. That way maybe we can pull that up out of there and maybe reuse it in the raised bed. That's what we want to do whenever we get this spot all leveled back out, is we're going to build a series of raised beds down through there. And that's going to be what we attempt for our garden next year, is all raised beds, 100%, and see how well we do. So that's enough video into that part for now. I'll let y'all guys go, and we'll get back with you when we get ready to start pulling T-post and pulling black plastic. All right, guys, so what we're doing is I'm gonna give Xana the camera, let him walk down there and tell you about what is on there.
All right, so basically all we're doing here is we got a little blue hook up here connected to a shackle that's got the blue hook ran through it. It's up on the a strap up here. Woo! Gonna try and kill me with it. So we got a choker hitch right here, and then it goes down and just slides on down. We just kind of pull it tight like this right here, and then he'll pull it on up. It'll be a little difficult to do with one hand, but I try and get this choker hook loosened up, and then we can slide this one on down. And it's on to the next. Stop. Make sure there ain't no more. Now there's little sticks, twigs. All right.
All right, guys, well, we kind of pushed around on that a little bit because that was actually 3 rows. The rest of this is pretty flat, but except over here is going to be a couple more rows. So now we're going to try to get this black plastic up. Once we get that up and kind of get this over here picked up and knocked down with the bush hog, all this section, then we're going to go hook up to some disc, and we're going to disc this whole thing up, back drag it with a blade, and hopefully, I stress hopefully, it'll be somewhat flat. We ain't looking for perfectly flat. The ruts will eventually fill in over time with rain and dirt slowly washing into it, but we just want to get it flat-ish, you know what I mean? So we're about to make probably a failed attempt at pulling this black plastic up. So let's see how well that goes. You can see right here when I was driving on it with that tractor, it well, you see, 1 year, 1 year, 1 season, not even a year, 1 season, and that's what we get for buying the cheapest stuff on Amazon, I guess. If we try this again in the future, we will try it with better quality underlayment, to say the least. That stuff didn't really impress us a lot. It let a lot of grass grow up through, and as you've seen, it's been in here for what, Xander? 4 months, maybe 4 months-ish. This has been in here, and it's dry rot already. So yeah, don't buy the cheapest poly woven landscaping fabric on Amazon. It don't last. So we're about to try to pull this up. Hopefully we can get most of the stakes out of the ground. If not, well, they just get plowed in, I guess. So we'll be back with you here directly. Well, actually, I'm gonna film Xander while he tries to pull this up a little bit.
You got the
pliers? Lord, if you gotta pull all them up with the pliers, that's gonna be rough.
It's buried in there.
You're gonna be out here for about 2 days.
Here somewhere. Or some of them are 10-inch.
Yeah, I know some of them's 10-inch, some of them 6, some of them's 10s. There should be another in here. I'm dropping my glasses. I know I might as well take them off because I'm gonna keep sweating and they're gonna keep falling. See if you can't just grab that plastic and pull it and it come up.
No.
Oh, great. That's what I was afraid of. Well, I figure most of them will probably just get plowed into the ground, and it'll be all right. They should be overlaid on that one. Unless you want to sit here and pull every one of them up that way.
I don't plan on it.
Okay, well, we're probably just gonna grab it at the end and just walk that way with it and pull it up there. Let's set these fine folks up right here where they can watch us work. I gotta wipe this sweat off. Keep losing my glasses.
I was worried we were going up there and do it like this.
Oh look, still another one in there. That's just gonna stay like that. Ground walking decently level underneath there. I don't think any one of them should have been. This is going to burn fast. Yeah, Well, we got 1 3/4 of a row. Well, 7/8, I guess. It ripped right down the middle. Got 4 more rows to pull up and then clean all this mess over here up. Bush hog it down, all that mess. That way we can plow all the way through. Because we actually have another section that's mowed right now, right here. There's actually 4 rows right here. 3 rows. Well, 4th row was the edge, but so I got to plow that up so it can get back. You can kind of see right there. That's a trough, trough, trough. So yes, I'm out of breath because I'm old and I'm fat and it is hot. Xander's still down there struggling. I know y'all can't see him, but he's down there struggling. So we're gonna hop off here for a bit, pull these other 4 rows up, and we'll probably set y'all up on a time lapse whenever we get ready to clean all this up. And we're gonna get all this cleaned up, and then we'll talk with you after that. All right, well, as you can see, Xander's hot and sweaty. So am I. You can see we got all the black matting up. Now you can see every hole that we had burnt, that we had a plant in. After we got all that plastic pulled up and all the grass that was growing in between it out, now it's just the little dots left everywhere we had a hole. So it's pretty cool to see where we had everything planted at. But we're gonna get on the tractor and pick up all that black stuff because it ripped, it tore, it dry rotted. So we're gonna get on the tractor because, well, I've never been claimed to have been smartest man on the face of the earth. We started at this end and pulled everything that way. Burn piles right there. So we're gonna get on the tractor and go pick it all up with a bucket and bring it up here and pour it out on that burn pile. So then we're gonna get busy on this this other section right here. And once I get all that bush hog down, then it'll be time to hook up to the disc and disc it all up. And we'll be back with you then. All right, guys, well, as y'all seen by that last little time lapse, we got that whole nice little section cleaned up right there. Looks a whole lot better now that that's all cleaned up. So now we got the disc hooked up to the back, so I'm gonna give Xander the camera, let him kind of film me discing just a little bit, and then I'll be back with y'all when we get ready to start kind of flattening everything out. I'm gonna disc it all the way down, all the way back up, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna go this way, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way across, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, to try to chop everything up real good and make it where I can drag it with that bucket back pretty flat. So I'll let Xander kind of walk around, and I'll overlay some music or something because it'll be loud with this tractor. So y'all enjoy us working in this 1,000-degree heat in Louisiana. There you go, buddy.
Beautiful watermelon patch. As you can see, it tills it up pretty good. And our two little puppies over there in the background that Dad's about to run over. He's about to start going across it. As you can see, it gets the ground all nice and loose.
All right, guys. Well, in case you can't see, drenched in sweat. It's hot, hot, hot in Louisiana. But I want you to take a look at this. And that's tractor marks you see, not rows. That's where I just kind of drove across it and compacted it, but we got it all knocked down. All that area over there cleaned up. We got all this disc up and drug back and compacted. Well, compacted with a tractor, which is good enough for me. It's got a few little hips and dips in there, but we don't live on perfectly flat land anyway. And this is not technically flat. It slopes from up there down that way, so it's not perfectly flat per se, but it's flat enough that we're going to build some more of these raised beds. We're talking about going 5. These are 4 foot wide by 20 foot long inside diameter, inside dimension. Sorry, diameter is a circle. Anyway, so what we're planning on doing is going over 5 feet and starting that first one. And then we'll build another one 4 foot wide, 20 foot long right there. And I didn't video, there was a stump right here. I talked about it earlier in the video. I didn't video it. I was just kind of bush hogging around it, and I decided I would just try to hook it with a bucket and see what happened, and it popped right up. So I didn't really have a chance to video it.
I filmed some of the removing some of the pieces.
So I think Xander had the camera when we moved the stump itself. But I tried that stump right there because it's gonna probably be in the way. I'm not real sure, because we're gonna drop up from right over here. We're gonna go up probably 10 feet in between and build a whole nother row on this side just like that. And we'll have 10 total to begin with, and then I'm sure it'll be ever more expanding. It's liable to end up going all the way over yonder to the neighbor's property for all I know. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up. We hope y'all enjoyed this video of us reworking this ground that was flat. Then we turned it into a garden, and now it's back flat again to put raised beds on. So we hope y'all enjoyed it. We hope maybe y'all learned something about what we got going on, or maybe learn something that y'all can use around y'all's place. We appreciate everybody watching us, whether it be YouTube or Facebook. Y'all keep the comments coming, keep the subscriptions coming, keep sharing it. We ain't getting a whole lot of shares, but we're getting a few, and we do appreciate the ones that are sharing it. We appreciate everybody that watches these videos, and we'll see y'all on the next one.